The question which poses us today is, why has work-life balance become such an important topic for HR managers over the past decades? The answer is quite simple. It is because millennials are very soon becoming the most important group of the workforce and have different priorities than previous generations. For instance, they see work-life balance, according to a study by Deloitte, as a key priority. Furthermore, they are very soon disappointed by the stressful reality of working life, especially when they start to found families, and they find it especially difficult to clearly separate work and private life, as they are used to blend both worlds into each other with the help of social media.
Investing in work and life balance can both benefit individuals and organizations. For individuals, there are mainly three benefits. The first one is clear boundaries, and the second one is self-autonomy. Finally, it is family well-being. With clear boundaries, we are able to perform different characters perfectly in our life. That means our life won't be a mess of work and family. A family-oriented father can also be a successful employee. Self-autonomy indicates we could make our own decisions and manage our own life step by step. We are the owner of our own life. Family well-being. Spending much more time with family and friends will promote much more positive emotions. We experience happiness, satisfaction, and well-being. We could also be energetic when come back to work. Focusing on work and life balance can also bring lots of advantages for organizations. Higher retention. Greater investment in work and life balance contributes to higher retention. Employees will commit to the culture of the company, and they also show loyalty to the company they are working for. Second, workforce diversity. We are able to work with different people with various backgrounds. For example, different marriage status, ages, and personality. Third, creativity. Work and balance promotes a positive approach to productivity, creativity, and positive attitudes towards work. Finally, the real creation of a working environment that rebalances the psychological contract between employer and employee.
Ina Stegmann is usually sitting at her desk this time of day, but right now she's getting in some exercise.
Ich mache Mittagspause.
Work times here are flexible, so I'm taking my break now. This really wakes me up. After concentrating all morning, my energy drops by midday. When I get in a workout, I'm much more energized in the afternoon. It doesn't tire me out, just the opposite.
This fitness studio is part of Adidas' strategy to create a work-life balance. At first glance, the environment at Adidas looks more like a recreation area. In fact, there are hardly any traditional offices. All employees have a laptop and a mobile phone to do their work wherever it makes most sense.
Regardless of what company it is, in today's work environment, young people expect a proper work-life balance. This is now common practice. The bar's been set quite high. We're not the only job provider offering perks like workout rooms or flexible hours, so we have to make it really attractive.
For instance, The company provides a daycare called World of Kids. 120 children spend the day here while their parents work just next door.
I went back to work pretty quickly after all 3 of my kids were born, 8 weeks, but I think it's important to breastfeed for the first 9 months. I was able to utilize the nursing areas here. This was possible because of these great facilities.
For the most part, employees here can largely determine their own working hours. This includes, and not just for mothers, working from home once a week.
I've heard from upper management is, if people work too long and too hard and burn themselves out, it's not worth it. Maybe you get more hours out of the person, but you get very bad code. I mean, the quality of the work goes down and down. It's just not worth it.
Well, I think you can do that sort of grind if you're not doing anything necessarily creative. If you're just cranking out just really simple, boring assembly line type code,
That's not Google.
you can do that. That's definitely not Google. I think writing really good scalable code is a very creative endeavor, and it takes a lot of creative thinking. And if you're not rested and you haven't had a minute to step out of and look at different things, I think then it's hard for you to really get into that creative mode.
So the answer is Google is actually quite aware of the tension between work and life, and is we focus on it, and we try to find that balance very.
And Googlers do have family and friends.
Yes.
All right,
We're done.
that's good for today. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
On a relative basis, yes, I've had it all. Okay, on a relative basis, I'm very fortunate to have a wonderful husband, 2 great kids, a very tight-knit family, and an awesome job with a great team. But to get here and to stay here, I mean, lots of trade-offs, lots of sacrifices, under the water, a lot of collateral damage. But I think somehow I've had the strength to power through all of that. Can you have it all? That's the big question in this definition. I think if you have the right support system, if you have an understanding spouse, if you want to be married, and if you're willing to make all the trade-offs that you need to make, you can have it all. But while you do all that, there will be heartache, there will be pain, there will be some collateral damage underneath the surface. You've got to live with it.